Hello, ladies and gentlemen, goblins and ghouls, boys and girls, and space cadets of all ages. I am the Tannis Lycans. How's everybody doing today? And we are back in Empyrion today. So I've been thinking about this all day. We're gonna have to build a jump vessel, and I know just the jump vessel that I haven't attempted to make. So we're gonna make one. Do I have one of those? I don't. It doesn't look like it. I don't know how many more blocks. So where is here? Doobie doobie doo. Where did that go? It's done making it. Oh, it's not done making it. Okay. And so we got this stuff here. Actually, I'm just gonna keep that on me. We don't need that. Do we have any of... Okay, no we don't. At least I don't think we do. That's the big ones, that goes there, this... We are gonna need that, aren't we? I'll worry about that in a minute. Let's see, what else do we need to make here? So here's that for when we remove the one. Hello? Okay, it's just Java. Yeah, we didn't drop. Okay. Just Java is scaring me. Okay, we'll just need that. I want to make some seats, but I don't know how many at this point. Steel plates? Are we really that low on steel? I guess we are that low on steel. Well, that's not good. Okay. I guess we need to take a little quick detour. Now there is... Oh yeah, we didn't do this yet. I do think that I made up a whole bunch of pentaxid. Didn't I? I thought I did. I'll just take that for now, and we will add that to the ship. There is a... Are you gonna regenerate the shields? Hello? Okay, it's not. I don't know why it's doing that. Was it because we were docked? I don't know. I'd almost rather go to one of the moons because that trying to mine out an asteroid in space in this, it's doable, but we don't have any automated defense to protect us. There it goes. We got full shields. So if one of the moons has got metal on it, that'd be great. Okay, so we went to the moon yesterday. Let's go to the Dread Moon. Or moon number 1. Because we went to just the moon yesterday. Like I said, I know there's an iron asteroid right there. But I also know that there is a Xerax ship. You can kind of see it on the map in the top right corner. If you look at the bottom of it, that little red dot there, that's a ship. I don't know what kind of ship it is. I think it's like a freighter, maybe. But I have no way of fighting that. I also wanted to paint this thing today. Oh, and I wanted to put another thruster on it somewhere. I mean, we still got that hole right there beside the other one, so we could potentially just put another downward thruster right back there, but I feel like that's just asking for trouble to put it there. I don't remember what's on this moon. Okay, it looks like there is a iron deposit right there. Perfect. Oh! I hate it when it does that. It's so annoying. The first, couple of days back here, I've just had to, like, constantly keep God mode on because my ships just keep vanishing. Yeah, let's see, we did it again. Excuse you, I would like to get this. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I think I need to put some, like, little lights somewhere. on the top. And say that's trouble we're having right now. This is why I wanted 3 drills on it. Alright, so technically we are full. See, that's why I want another downward thrust on it. There we go. I mean, we could keep going on that and everything. I don't have weight and mass on, so we could get as much as we want, but just to keep it as close to like what other people would do, because I do like the idea of other people using my stuff. Though right now nothing's on the Steam workshop of mine. I took everything down some time ago. Now, the cool thing while we're doing this is it should be, when I put it in there, it should be automatically being smelted by the furnace. So when we come back, we'll have plenty of metal. We're just gonna make a couple of trips back and forth. It is gonna take a while, because this ship isn't exactly fast. Heck, getting back to our other ship is going to take a while, and there's a lot of resources in it. So I really would like to get back to it, and I don't know if it's gonna like despawn or anything, but there's a lot of stuff in that ship. I had all sorts of parts, just absolutely bucket tons of multi-tools. Yeah, just all sorts of things in it. But, I mean, again, I was never happy with that first ship. I just didn't like the shape of this new one we're building. I'm not happy with the shape. This is more function over form. It's kind of like this thing. It's all about function versus form. And again, this is a much bigger version of what Artemis Rogue came up with. But it works so well. Like, the shaping is just perfect for like a little mining vessel. I mean, it's easy to maneuver and everything, and just getting in and out of tight spots. Other than the fact that I didn't put enough downward thrust on it, so it's a little bit. It's very sluggish going down. Very sluggish. I was wanting to like move that thruster, but I'm sitting there looking, trying to find a spot on the top end that we could do that, and I don't really see a place that we could put the down thrust. I'm thinking we just build another thruster and throw it in that hole right there that I accidentally left. I mean, that's the best idea I've got for it. I'm not gonna do it just yet, but I don't see any other options for doing that. So that'll start doing all that. Let's see, do I have any of those little bitty lights? They're flares. I have the flares. Shield's on, we have to turn the shield off. I don't know if that's gonna help or what. Okay. So let's just get back to it. What I'm talking about is when I was like this, trying to mine, I couldn't see above me. It was very, very annoying. I wonder if there's any more like titanium on that one too. That's free to get. I think I already harvested that. I'm not sure at the top of my head. Thinking about it, I'm pretty sure I did. I'm still thinking about like what I'm gonna do with. Let's see, it's 7 by. What we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's 7 by 8. So it's 8 blocks long and 7 blocks wide. use that as our point of reference. I definitely need to get the titanium as well. Apparently I haven't, like, looked over this planet very well. Oh yeah, we definitely need to put another thruster on that. Put it down. What in the heck? Oof. Here we go with this again. Oh, that is so annoying. Devs, fix your game, please. I don't even know what could possibly cause you to teleport. Like, maybe there's like a barrier issue and you've hit a barrier, but why would there be a barrier? The only one I know of that does that is at the poles of the planets. Because this is a fully round planet. Like, it's a sphere. They didn't do like a lot of other things. Like, it's a complete planet that you can go around, and there's like tons of them. But the game has still got a lot, and I do mean a lot of bugs in it. And I wish they would address some of them. Like, the whole teleporting ship thing is so annoying. This is probably the only game I've ever heard of where the community as a whole is fine with people cheating. I've never heard of such a thing. And it's all because the game is so buggy. I know this. My actual ship that I lost, this is not the first time it's actually been destroyed in this. So I was on a different planet, like, well, I wasn't on the planet. I was actually in space around the planet, trying to gather up resources nearby. And just out of nowhere, I got attacked. And it wasn't a bad, you know, like a big kaboom kind of attack, but they did destroy several blocks before I managed to get away. And it was just like, where did you even come from? And again, with the whole like shield thing, like, how did they blow through my shield so quickly? And it wasn't something that I could fight back, because that was not a fighting ship. And it wasn't drones that first time either. That was a big ship that came and like blew me up. Luckily for me, it was just way slower than what I have. But yeah, that sucked. That really sucked. And so I will admit, I did cheat on that one, but that ship just came out of nowhere. Like 1 second I was minding on my own business, gathering resources, and the next kaboom, 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 kaboom. No warning, no nothing. I didn't even know that ship was in the area. I don't know what it was either, because it wasn't a sun. And if it was a freighter, I didn't know the freighters had such big weaponry. God, we're almost full again. And we hadn't even mined out this entire thing yet. Okay, I'm gonna make a corporate decision on this. Again, because I don't like the wait and see, like, look at this. Like, we got space in here for days, but yet, because of the way the game works, like, technically we're overfilled. Like, our ship shouldn't work. Like, our own inventory is overfilled. Granted, we do have 900 or 685 small blocks, but I mean, our inventory isn't even full. Like, we got all this space here. And I'm sorry, but this isn't like Ark or 7 Days to Die. Well, 7 Days to Die, you don't have weight. You literally just got space until you hit the weight limit, which is stupid. This, you're dealing with a lot more material in this. A lot more. So the weight system in this is just a giant pain. I'm just going to continue on, and you can see that, yeah, we were able to get quite a bit with what limited storage space I put on this thing. I could actually expand it. I was looking at that. Like, there's a lot of blocks where we could change those out for the storage blocks and have a lot more storage space, but I'm not going to worry about it because, again, I don't play with the weights. I don't like the system. It would make more sense if, like, 100 of any given resource went really far, but it doesn't. It doesn't go far at all. Like, this next ship I'm gonna build is probably, like, gonna blow 100 out of the water. Because you're talking, like, this game requires, like, thousands of materials for good-sized ships. And the big ones, well, you're talking probably tens of thousands on those. So, yeah, the weight system is just so annoying. I can't play with it. Especially, like I was saying earlier, like, I've got plenty of inventory space. The only thing stopping me from it is the weight system they have in place. Now, again, with games like Ark, I don't mind it. But in Ark, like, the same amount of resources that I'm gathering here would be absurd to have. And I don't think you could even collect that much in a single area, let alone need that much. I mean, you probably would use it over time, but you're talking a long time. Like, here, let's pull this up again. Oh. So we're like 1,639 iron ore. Can you imagine having that much iron ore in Ark? Like, that would just be insane. And in here, that's a drop in a very, very large bucket. But I still try to bear that in mind for people that do like playing that when I design ships. All power to you, I don't like it. I just don't. I think they should, like, increase the weight limit by a lot. And that weight limit shouldn't even matter in space. Yeah, on planets it should matter, but not in space. I was gonna say, I know there's titanium around here because I saw that. Oh, it's there. Any drones? I don't see any drones. I think we're good just to mine this. Oh, I hate that so much. It's such a pain. Like, why? Why does it do that? Oh, come on. Really? Another thing this is really going to do for us is going to give us a lot of stone. And I can, like, do a lot more work on my landing pad. Hello, and welcome on in, viewer. I hope you're enjoying. Because we're in a bad way. we basically had to go back to our starter plant and start from scratch, if you're not aware of that. I'm not going to give the whole spiel again, because I'm not entirely sure if our current viewer is somebody that's already heard the spiel. And if they've heard the spiel, they don't want to hear the spiel all over again. Unless it's something, you know, like you're watching Thor, Pirate Software. I could watch some of his videos, like, all day. Like him talking about, like, the price of a burrito. That is just hilarious. Or people trolling him. You know, I haven't been able to watch any of him or any of the other people that I follow in so long. I wonder what some of them are actually up to. Like, who's some, you know, leave a comment down below, like, or comment right now in the chat. Who's some of the YouTubers and streamers that you follow? And what do they play? What is their content? Let's put it that way. They don't necessarily have to play, because there was some musical artists that I liked listening to in the background at times when I was doing, like, grindy projects. But I haven't done that in, like, forever. I haven't done any of that since I lost my apartment almost 10 years ago. Trying to recoup that still. I'm still like behind there. Who are some of the ones that I watched? Okay, so I'm not gonna bring up the big one that like most Minecraft players are aware of. I'm not gonna talk about them. I've talked about them till I'm blue in the face, and I'm actually sick of them. Not because I don't like their content. I love their content. I don't like them as people. Are we back? I'm gonna give it another minute. When I see that movement, I know we're good. Ah, okay, we're good. Yeah, so King Tutmosis I used to watch a lot. He is primarily well, he's actually what is it called? Ugh. A variety streamer. There we go. Why can't I see my shit? He is a variety streamer, even though he doesn't like that. But, I mean, it is true. He played a lot of different things. Mostly Minecraft is what I know him for, but he also does Call of Duty. He's... Well, I can't say that because I haven't really watched any of his Call of Duty. I don't really care to watch Call of Duty. That's something I would much rather play, but I don't like the newer Call of Duties. Give me some of the classic ones any day. Okay, what do we got over here? Cobalt. We probably need to get Cobalt. Okay, where's this Cobalt? Aluminum is mostly for weapons as far as I can tell, so we don't really need that. And maybe we should go back, because I noticed the ship is starting to move very slowly. Even with the weight system off, it can affect your movement a little bit. And yeah, see, we got like no play there at all. Granted, I don't think we had much play to begin with, but let's go on back, drop that off, let the furnace go to town on all that. We'll come back for the cobalt. I should probably go get the silicone too. Oh, don't do that. You don't even have the thrust. Where are you at? I don't know where you're at, and I don't like that. Oh, you know what? Do we have... We got about 600 CPU left to play with. A little bit less than 600. It's like 500... What would that be? 500... 500 to 27. 527 is what we got left to play with. I don't know how much is a thruster? 40? Yeah, I think we're good if we do that. Okay, I kind of need that one there. See, I wouldn't mind putting in another forward thruster. Reverse, we're fine on. Left and right, maybe. I would like to get some more down thrust, but we need to, like, put the down thrust somewhere else. So what I could do is take off those two. Yeah, we could probably just move those around a little bit. I have an idea. I think I know how I can add like I can add 2 more down thrusts and 1 more left and right. We just gotta change a few parts around a little bit. So I can take out. Oh, can't even see it. So the block right there, it's a storage unit. Whatever that block is called, I can't even think. Container extender. Container extender. We can take out that one right there next to those thrusters. Put another one. So we got 3 on each side for maneuvering, and then over here underneath these. Oh no, I can't. That's the drills. I was thinking underneath those landing pads we can move that, but that's the drills. Still, I think I can rearrange a few parts here. I mean, we could extend the containers by quite a bit, actually. I don't know what that's going to do to our shields, because shield is based off of the actual metal blocks, like the actual steel blocks. The only thing I can think of here, because I was thinking like we could go underneath those, but no, that's the drills. We can't replace the drills, unfortunately. But I think that might be a metal block there that we can remove and put a thruster there. So we definitely need to make this a little more agile for that. And adding 4 thrusters should only be 160 CPU, so that should be fine. And we're barely even using the generators, so yeah, 2 generators was more than enough. Definitely works just fine like that. Again, that's probably going to decrease our shield just a little bit. Yeah, see, it made a lot of iron out of that. Take the shield offline for a second. Oh, actually, I wanted one more. Because I wanted to put one more, like, right there. And that should still be good on the CPU. Yeah, 5,673, so now there's only 127 left. Or, sorry, 327 left. So we should be good. The maneuverability of this should be a little bit better now. Except for the stopping, because forward momentum and everything, but this should be fine. I was thinking about having this do something. I don't remember what it was. Oh, yeah. Get it making more concrete blocks. Because this was never meant to be the base. Or stay the base. Alright. Before we do that. Yeah, screw it. Just put all that in there for now. Oh yeah, that's much better. Much better. It is using up a little bit more of our generator power, but it's fine. And the whole reason it was even that high to begin with is because the shield was turning on. Okay, cool. That's really good. That's what I want to see. Let's go back over here. I think there was like another iron deposit or something over there. I still haven't painted this thing. What did our shield drop down to? 40, 53? I don't remember what it was before. I don't know how it works now. It might be like every block is like, well, it can't be 10. It's gotta be some kind of odd number. Especially if we get, what was it, 4,053? 4,053, it's gotta be some kind of odd number. I wonder if it's actually exactly one per block. That would explain the 53, I think. So, 3, 4 on each side there. Four, 5, 6, 7 there, so 14, 22 at the moment. And then 7, 14, 16 there. So we're up to, yeah, it might be one per block. Because that'd be 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47. Oh my god, what happened? Silicone, I don't care about that. I mean, technically I should, but right now I don't care. I did say I wanted to go get that cobalt, though. Promethean, we probably should get that. Actually, we're just gonna go ahead. This is too important. Making fuel, making... See, my primary concern is being able to make charges for the multi-tool. That's the main thing I'm worried about being able to make. We have quite a bit of fuel just from looting, but that's not going to last forever. don't even know what that notification was. It was something. What? I don't know. So we got cobalt over there that I'm not even sure that we really need. We definitely need more iron. And titanium. Iron and titanium are big right now. We need that more than anything. This is gonna help, but not as much as some of the other stuff will. One of the problems too is I'm not sure if that new capital vessel is going to need more cores. If it needs more cores when we're finally like ready with it, that's going to be a problem. Because I don't have the material to do that. And I don't think there's anywhere around here that I could get the material to do it either. That system that I was at, that's one of the things I was going to be looking for, was gold. That's the main thing we need, is gold. Luckily, again, like trying to get certain resources is not that difficult. We just got an unfortunate incident is all. A very unfortunate incident with that drone. I say one drone, it wasn't one drone. Actually, it wasn't even like an actual drone either. It was little interceptor ships, which I've had automated weapons kill those things like all the time. And then all of a sudden it just blows me out of the water. Or blows me out of space, I should say. Like, that was just really bad. Really big? Really bad. Okay. So I don't know if those flares are actually helping or not. Up. I don't think they're actually helping. Oh my gosh. Quit it. That's so flipping annoying. Let me get some of those lights. I have an idea on how to fix our lighting issue. Let's see here. Yeah, see those little flares aren't doing me any good. Ah, finally. We were stuck. Silicone, I'm not gonna worry about. You got Taxid and Cobalt. Titanium. Got it. Whoa. Do what now? What just happened? I don't even know what happened there. One minute I'm like looking at the ship falling down, and the next time I realize I'm falling, and I'm like, wait, what? Got me on that one. I don't know what just happened. Whatever happened, it did happen. So there's no denying whatever that was. Okay, so we're back. I think. I hope. I'm just gonna continue on because, as far as I can tell, I'm reconnected. You didn't miss anything. I mean, this is such riveting gameplay. We're just sitting there mining. And mining. And mining. What in the world is happening? Like, that was glitching through the cockpit. Seen a lot of weird things today. Whoa. Okay. I don't even know why that was there. Oh, that one was the destroyed one. Let's see, what is this one? More titanium, okay. We're in Xerex territory? Fine. Fine by me. Screw the Xerex. Oh. Again, I don't understand why that happens. That's, oh my god, really? We're like way far away from it this time. Oh, hello, Asili. No. I get that all the time. No, thank you. My graphics are custom. Well, at least we got like somebody talking. That's at least something. I actually dealt. Oh, I dealt with somebody the other day that was doing the same thing, trying to be like, hey, you know, I've seen your content and everything, and I think you got a lot of potential and everything. So, how about you, you know, let me know what I can make for you, and then we'll see what your budget is, and blah 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 blah. And I literally laughed at him, and I asked him one question: what kind of content do I make? They couldn't answer the freaking question. And this isn't even my normal thing. This is, I just don't feel like playing Minecraft anymore. I spent so long working on this channel to make it a Minecraft channel, only for it to blow up on my face in every possible way. I literally cannot bring myself to really sit down and just grind away at Minecraft anymore. I just can't. I know they've added a lot of new things, and a lot of it I'm just like, whoop-de-frickin-do. You guys have, Mojang's added just such stupid garbage to the game. And while I understand that they want it to be a more adventurous game, they need to start investing in like what you get out of the adventure. Because right now their loot table is garbage on like an extreme. It's like they're trying to be Terraria without the 100,000 different items, or different armor pieces and such. Armor that actually does something other than give you more armor. What I mean by that is Terraria's got like armor for mages that increases your mana, or decreases how much mana you're using. Then you got like summoner armor, you got melee armor, you got archery armor, which all have different stats for that. Minecraft doesn't have jack. They have literally 3 sets of armor that are really worth anything. That would be iron when you're first starting out. I mean, you got copper armor now, but I mean, I'm using copper armor, but whoop-de-doo. Then diamond, and then after that is netherite. And netherite is like the piece of resistance. And they've made netherite like a giant pain in the butt to get. It's still not that difficult, but I don't feel like dealing with, the low 1% chance of getting the upgrade piece inside a bastion that has to be a specific type of bastion, and there are 3 different ones. Like, I don't like that they did that. Do not fly near that. Yep, I see that. Yep, nope. Going, leaving. Pentaxid, not what I'm looking for. Let's see, new weapons. The mace, don't care. Again, you've got a very, 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 very low drop chance to get that in a very, like, there is ways to farm it, but the trial chamber, in my opinion, is garbage. Like, this is where they really screwed up. It was with the trial chambers. They needed to add things that are actually worth getting. Instead, like, what do you get out of it? Do you get potatoes? More potions? I'm trying to think of what the loot table even is for that. And I'm drawing a blank. I think you get axes from it, which isn't even technically a weapon. I know a lot of people swear by it because it's got a higher crit chance. Just dig through that, please. But Minecraft, I'm so disheartened by it. That is literally what I wanted to be known for. Oh my god. And it didn't happen. Oh, quit it. Not to mention all the big Minecrafters. The whole reason I was trying to get anywhere with it was to join some of them. Turns out they're nothing but liberal pieces of crap. And yeah, I shouldn't be bringing politics into this, but that's the truth. I mean, and I was like bound and determined to like give people an alternative. Something that isn't liberal and gonna be like, oh, LGBT this, LGBT that, and like, come off it. Like, you're making content that's meant to be for kids. Leave that garbage out of it. Random teleport. Yeah, so I can't bring myself to make Minecraft content anymore. I think Mojang is failing horribly at adding stuff that's actually, you know, interesting and worth something. I don't even know about this new slime thing that they... Oh my god. I don't even know about it. I hadn't looked at any of the new stuff they added. Except for the spear. And the spear is kind of dumb. To be perfectly honest, the spear's kind of dumb. It's almost as bad as the mace. The mace has an interesting mechanic. It's such a low drop chance, though, it's just not worth trying to get it. I mean, as a normal weapon, it's not even viable. The spear's more viable at, and the spear sucks. It's good if you can get the charge going, but I mean, against normal gameplay, I don't think the spear's worth anything. It would be really good in like PvP content. I'll give you that. Actually, both of them. The mace is an interesting thing for PvP. I don't do either of those, so yeah, whatever. I've never thought of Minecraft as a PvP game. It's not like I'm going into an arena in Destiny 2, which I can't bring myself to play Destiny 2 right now because I've learned that, you know, Destiny 2, they're cutting ties with it. It's over. And they were literally never going to find out about the rest of Destiny. Like, what is going on? Like, how do we bind the Nine and stop them, or stop certain ones from destroying everything? They're just going to end it, and it's all because of player interaction. There's just not enough to keep it running. I'm just like, yeah, you got the whole thing that people have been fighting for, that's stop killing games, and they're effectively going to kill it. I don't think it's going to happen anytime soon. It sounds like they're going to keep the game running. They're just not going to add anything. And in fact, the development team behind it, they fired them. They let all those people go. I think that's a giant mistake. I hate that corporations just can do whatever the hell they want at times like that. And why? Because the only thing they care about is money. If it's not making them money, they want to cut ties with it. I honestly hope Elon Musk is right, and like another, I think he said 20 years, money's not going to matter. Money's going to be a thing of the past. I hope he's right about that, because there's just some things that shouldn't happen. All because of money. That's all anybody ever cares about anymore, is their own wallets. Take all the people hitting me up for, hey, I can make you art. Well, guess what? I can make my own art. It's just some of it I don't have the time for. I actually have some artwork for my Natanus Lycan's character. I just haven't worked on it in forever. Okay. The ship's inventory is like really... I mean, it's probably not that bad. Yeah, I mean, it's not even that full, to be perfectly honest. I know that says 400%, but I just don't care about the weight system. We beat that with the dead horse. Yes, I don't care about the weight system. Hello and welcome on in. Welcome on in. I know that sounded very muddled. That's why I said it again. Hello. That's the one we need. So here's a question I have for the reputation system in this game. How do the Xerax even know I'm mining their stuff? How does any faction know that I am in the middle of mining out their material? They wouldn't have a clue. There's nothing out here defending it. They don't. They haven't made it to where they're defending every single ore in the game. There's just certain ones like Pentaxid, Promethean, Zirconium, Estrium. I think even Gold is one of them that you can actively find the Xerax protecting. Actually, oh my god, not this again. Any of the factions protecting. Oh, come off of it. Why? It's such a giant pain every time it does that. Ooh. Uh-oh. Yeah, we should probably like take all this back and get started on the other, on the main build that I'm thinking of doing. Get ourselves a vehicle that can travel at least the star system. So we'll mine this out and we'll go start working on that. I'm wondering, like, you know, if you do play, what is your priority? Do you go for combat first? Which I don't see how, because it takes kind of a beefy ship just to take down a smaller ship. And what I mean by that is the smallest ship I've been able to make that can take on any of the like normal ships that you would find around is a Core 5 ship, which is absolutely ridiculous that it's a Core 5. You can't get a Core 5 that easily. It takes a while to get Core 5. Now, if you don't know what I mean by that, so Reforged Eden 2's core system is different than the base game. The core system it functions pretty much the same, but it works differently. And what I mean by that is if we go to the CPU screen, so this is the base game's CPU system. So you got the core, you got CPU 1, CPU 2, you need 2 of those, and then CPU 3, and then these numbers here would reflect that. Now, because we're in Reforged Eden 2, it's slightly incorrect. Now, the way Reforged Eden 2 does this is it's completely different. So, instead of having one, actually it's a core basic now that I think about it, one core basic, you now have 2. And each one of those increases the CPU power by X amount. Whereas in the base game, you can see that this is like linked. You have to have both of these to get to the 3rd level. So tier 3, you have to have both of these. So all 3 of these you need in order to get that bonus. Reforged Eden 2 does away with that system, and each one of these is just 2, and they're independent of each other. So you don't need both of them to reach the next stage. And that's why we say Core 1, Core 2, Core 3, Core 4, Core 5, Core 6, Core 7. That's the base ones. Beyond that, you have up to, I think it's Core 15, which is additional CPU that was added in Reforged Eden and continued in Reforged Eden 2. But yeah, the smallest ship I can make that can take on like any of the other ships in game that you're supposed to attack is Core 5. So I don't see how anybody could just start off doing nothing but combat. Like maybe you got a group of friends that can gang up on a ship, I don't know. But I don't even like the combat in this because the CPU is just too dang. The CPU, the bots are just, they're not programmed very well, which causes problems. You can exploit that, but it's still like problematic in that they will target the closest part to them. And whatever the closest thing is, that's what they will try to destroy, which causes problems if they come from any kind of weird angle or you're getting attacked by multiple ships. They're just going to blow you apart from multiple angles, which, you know, makes sense in space combat. But my point there is in this, because of the way all of this works together and everything, it's really disadvantage being a single player. it's way more effective if you are with a group of people to go off and attack some of these things. A single player person is never going to be able to destroy certain things. It's just not possible. You need like multiple ships to like go in and out of combat and keep it engaged and keep fighting it, keep whittling it down. Like, oh my god, not this again. I don't even know where I was at. It's stupid hard on that stuff. It's just not possible for a single player to do certain things. So I'm curious what other people do. Like, do they go straight for combat? Do they play as a scavenger? Do they play as a scavenger until they can have a really good combat vehicle? Like, I'm curious. Like, let me know in the comments. Because I'm willing to bet a lot of people are scavengers. Because Grant's like me. He's a digger. I've been on like a Jurassic Park kick here lately. Oh my god, move. This ship is not that big. It's bigger than the Oni by like 2 blocks, but it's still not that big. I actually need to pull up a picture of the thing we're gonna make. I think it'd be absolutely hilarious to actually build this and fly it for a while. I'm not really sure what it takes to make a core basic for a small vessel. Like, what does it actually take to build one? I'll have to find out when I go back. I know one thing I want to do at some point in this is there is a scrap yard that you can find on different solar systems. I want to take a ship from there and I want to rebuild it. I don't know what kind of ship that I want though. And we're going to do that at some point. We're going to reclaim a ship. Well, this is taking longer than I thought. I know there's a couple of different types of ships, but it's not guaranteed that a scrapyard is going to have a given one. The only problem with that is they're also like very, very, very expensive to take a ship. I know there's a scenario that starts you off with a ship that you have to rebuild. I know there's also one that is extremely difficult because it puts you in the middle of a debris field and you have to rebuild that ship. I don't see how that would even work either. I was about to say, I think that's it, but then I saw this bit here. Yeah, actually, I think that is it there. Let's just go ahead and get out of here. Go back and get some other stuff. or get to working on the ship that I had a mind up. Though I do need to. All right, I got a picture up. Oh no 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 no! That's not what I meant to do. Okay, that's not gonna work either. Hang on. There, that'll work. Got a few things in places that I wasn't aware of. It's fine. We're not gonna do an exact replica of this thing. I'm sure there's other people that have done exact replicas. We are just going to like make our own version of it. Dumbest spaceship ever. But it's such a classic. If you can figure out that based on those two phrases, congratulations. But it's been on my brain all day, and I'm like, yeah, let's try and make this thing. Of course, it's not going to be exactly the same. We're going to make it slightly different, but the concept of it is going to be the exact same. I just need a reference picture to like get the shape of it. Again, I'm not going to do exactly what I'm looking at, but it is going to be similar enough that you'll be like, oh, it's this. Which reminds me, this thing is, this ship here is like 7 blocks wide, and I want that to be like 1 block wider, so we need to make it 9 blocks wide total. As far as the length, I'm not really sure. That's just going to depend on like where everything's going to sit. How are we doing on ammo in this thing? Oh, we're out. We need some ammo. I think I got copper, didn't I? I think I did get copper at some point. Okay, so one thing I can't do in this is I cannot grow food. So food is still going to be an issue, so we're going to have to, like, keep the rations on us at all times. We could probably go make more and, like, collect all the food and everything, but we'll worry about that later. I'm not sure how many blocks it's going to take either, or how thick I should actually make this. Like, should I make it a full block fit on the outer walls or make it thinner? Thinner would probably mean lighter. I got a feeling that would cause some weird visuals too. Because if we make it as big as, if we make it 2 blocks bigger than this, yeah, we'll worry about that when we get to it. Actually, no, let's land it. Yeah, here should be fine. Here should be fine. Yeah, let's just go ahead and kill that. That way it's not using up power for that long. Okay, so we got that. Let's get this. We'll wait for that to sit down. All right. So I know that I want to have it 9 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 blocks across. As far as the length, we do need to make it kind of long. Okay, we're gonna change up the shape later, but for now we're just trying to like get this into position. Now the player character is, if I'm not mistaken, 4 blocks tall. Oh no, we're just over. No, 4. 4 just so it doesn't hurt my brain with the whole like how close something is to my head. This is gonna be very, very, very boxy, I know. You have to trust the process. Trust the process. This is gonna be very blocky to begin with. So that thing should sit somewhere back there. Okay, we can't make that here. I don't know if I've got the resources, but we'll see. I do have enough resources to make a CPU basic. I may end up having to do that. So, first off, okay, I can't make a shield generator. That's not good. Advanced electronics. What am I missing for advanced electronics? Neo. We're missing Neo. Crap. That's a bit of a problem. I'm not sure what Neo looks like. They've redone the icon, so... Okay, so there's Neo here. But I need to be able to warp there. Okay, so that is a slight problem. I can't make that. Okay. Dude, I have plenty of stuff to make steel plates. Oh wait, do I? Yeah, that shouldn't be an issue. I don't know why it's showing. I'm trying to think because we gotta fit a few things in here. We do need pentaxid tank. I'm gonna go with 2 generators just like the other one. I'm gonna go with 2 fuel tanks. guess that'll be fine. Go with that. I don't want an armor locker. I do want... Let's make 2 more of those. I don't know about the lights, though. Let's just go ahead and make 2 of these. And while we're at it, make 2 of those because I forgot about it earlier. One, because we're gonna have to bring our own food. A trauma kit and a cloning chamber just in case. I do want to be able to put some passengers in there, so... Okay, so this... Thinking we want at the very back. I don't know if that's going to be far enough though, but... Oops. Oh my god. There we go. Now it's centered. Actually, let's yeah, that way we can put 2 thick walls all the way around that. So for fuel tanks, Let's go there. And put the generators like right across from that. We still need to put the Pentaxid tank in here, and I'm thinking actually let's just put it like right above those. Put a clone chamber right there too. And so we're going to I'm not going to close it off just yet. Ooh, we're going to need a lot more blocks. Put that there. I'm sorry, what? Why did it do that? That'll give that an extra, like, layer on the sides. Not from the bottom, though, but we should never be getting attacked from the bottom. Shouldn't. Doesn't mean we will. Where are we at on? Okay, we've already used almost half of our CPU. It shouldn't be too much of a problem. Okay, couple of things. Let's see, that'd be 2, 4. Okay, it's so busy making that. This thing is very, very boxy at the moment, but that's fine. Oh, I still didn't grab the... That's different looking. Oh, let's use that one. Go there and there. Yeah, I think that works. Not exactly, but... Okay, so that should be fine right there. Okay. We'll worry about some of the shaping later. This isn't as big as I would want it, but... Has anybody been able to figure out what it is I'm making yet? I am making the Winnebago from Spaceballs. Or at least my interpretation of it. This isn't going to be perfect. So we got oxygen, we got all that, and let's see here. I'm not sure how many windows I'm gonna need. Just make 20. Just be on the safe side. Can I make all the different... Yeah, I can. So... Okay, so 40 CPU per thruster. And this is 80 CPU, so it's almost double, so... For what I was originally thinking... Like, where are we at on the CPU? Because I think I'm probably good, except for the fact that we don't have a shield just yet. Okay, so we got almost 3,000 to play with. So I think I am, like, pretty okay with doing... $14 total mediums. Yeah, we're only that's only gonna be like 1,000 CPU for this. Yeah, that's only gonna be like 1,000 for that total, so that should be fine. So, I'm gonna put the downs there. Okay, we just had that had a conniption. We're only putting one up thruster. It should be fine. We'll do one there. Okay, and then what I was gonna do here, isn't there a different? Oh, oops, wasn't done here yet. We're not. We're not even close to done with the shaping. So where is? This isn't going to be a perfect replica. It doesn't have to be. This is just something I've been thinking about doing all day. Of course, it would start on that one. That does leave one problem, but I'm not going to worry about it. I was going to put, like, make something that looked like a wheel on it. Oops, I didn't finish this. Boom. Now we got it somewhat shaped out. And here's where things are going to get slightly different. Give that shake back, please. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I don't think there is... Oh, maybe there is. Perfect. And there's not much I can do about that little corner there. There's not a good block that'll fit that. See, all these are squared off. You'd have to have a hollow one. And I think the closest to that is this, but then it's not going to match the contour there, so that's just going to be an awkward little corner right there. Okay, okay. Let's... I just feel like doing exactly the same thing here. That's the wrong one. It's this one. Oh, that ain't gonna work. Because you're right up against that. We got the windows. We got those. We still need to finish up these. That's fine. Yes, we're still well underneath the CPU limits. Well, I still got two. Did I miscount? See, left, right, up, down, back. Yeah, I miscounted. Can I sneak in another... Just to make sure we got enough uplift. Where did I put that? Here? Because that should be more than enough CPU. Yeah, we still got plenty of CPU power. Okay. I didn't put this in. It's gonna be in the way there. No, but it is awkward. I'm thinking... Oh yeah, I can't put it in here. Oh, where's a good spot? I guess just put it there for now. That's not really where I want it. And this has got the same problem. Right there works. Yeah, let's indent this. Oh wait, no. Let's not. Oh, I didn't put the headlights on it. Oh well. We'll do that in a second. Wow, excuse me. I got a choice right there. It's gonna have to be that 3 panes. So that's okay. That doesn't look that bad. Okay, and now this. Yeah, we're just gonna use these. I've been using them on everything, so... That kind of works. Oh, I didn't grab the other core. The core's going up front. I get some bits and bobs in here, kind of decorated a little bit. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more windows. And then we need 3. Yeah, we need 3. See, that works perfectly. Crud. It needs to be there. We need 3. The only thing missing in here is the shield generator. We don't have the shield generator in here. And that's not an ideal place for the medical thing, because I was planning for that to be more oxygen. Yeah, our CPU is still really, really, really good. There is 2 more things that I forgot about, though. Well, we don't need 2. Let's just do 1. This should be fine. We really don't need 2 of these. I was thinking about putting 3 on there, but we don't need that. What does it need? 1277. Just one little turret should be enough. Yeah, right there's work. That'll work. Oh, that's... Whoops. Wrong craft. That doesn't go on this. That's for a CB. Okay, so we don't have any for a vessel this small. Okay. Shoot. I wanted some decorations in there. We are going to do that, though. Because why not? And then one thing I forgot about. Do need one of those. It's not 100% necessary, but it is useful. Oh, I did want to put a mobile constructor in there. Just to be safe, we're going to put another generator, because I know the mobile constructor takes a lot of power to run. And I'm pretty sure we're still way good on... We can land that right in the middle. I mean, it's supposed to be the Winnebago from Spaceballs. It doesn't have to be pretty. It's just the idea that I had, and I wanted to build this because I was like, this is gonna have the space that I need, as far as like getting a warp drive or a jump drive in there. It'll have the space that I need. It isn't gonna be exactly perfect. Okay, we still got about 330 CPU we can play with. Okay, we can't do another turret, that's for sure. There's definitely not enough for that. Definitely not enough CPU for that. I got a few more little things I want to do on the interior too. You know, maybe we'll go ahead and add one of these. I don't really see a reason to, but we'll just do it anyway. Okay, that just put it over. We've got just under 300 now. Okay. So, I'm gonna have to do the thing that I was trying to avoid, but that's fine. Because I think we do have the stuff to do it. I just wish I could put some decorations here. Yeah, that'll work right there. It's not very big though. We do have the minor problem. I've got no storage whatsoever in this thing. I kind of figured that was going to end up being a problem, but it's fine. Yeah, so we're over by like 1,000 now, which is fine. I didn't want to do this, but we can. Oh, that takes 3. Shoot. We need one more of those, and we gotta make a CPU basic. It's fine. That's not what it's not something I wanted to do, but it's gonna like give us like a ton of CPU now. A ton extra that we can play with. And my original idea was I wanted to get like 3 of those turrets on this, so this should be good. What was our... Did that only give us 1,000? Yeah, so we're a little over 9,070. It's still going to be slightly over. Oh, no. It's not going to be slightly over. Okay, so we just boosted it up to 10,000. Okay. That's perfect. Now, the other problem is the actual thrust on this thing. We're far too heavy. I put some switches in here. Does this not have... Okay, no. We just didn't have it turned on for some reason. Uh-oh. I don't see an oxygen leak. Why are you telling me there's an oxygen leak? So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we just had a visitor. My puppy. This is Coco. You can't see him. Say hello, Coco. He's a good boy. Yes, he is. He's a very good dog. I love my dog. I think this is where we are going to have to leave off. This is... It's better than I was hoping, but it's also a lot worse than I really want. Because this thing is going to be super super heavy. My only other option would be to put some ion thrusters, some large ion thrusters in there. I don't think I can make enough small jet thrusters. Energy regulators. Cobalt, copper, silicon, electronics. Plus the problem with that would be CPU. So this is 80 per, and then this is 120 per. Off the top of my head, we would need 12 of these, so 120, that'd be what? Let's see here. It'd be 1,200, then 240. So 1440 CPU that we would need. Assuming we can make all 12. And right now, how much CPU we're using? I think there's 14 of these. We're only using about, what, about 3? About 300? No, more, that'd be 832? 832 CPU versus 1440. Which I think, so that would be a difference of let's just say 608 CPU difference. Do we clear 608? Like, we may be able to do that if I can make enough of those. Actually, we might be able to do that. I just don't know if I can make enough. Let's go ahead. Because that's... Well, there's not really a difference here. We are going to have a problem there, but it's fine. We can rearrange that a little bit, take out a block behind it. We'll figure it out. So, let's see. These are virtually identical. The large ones are heavier, though. So, if you see there's 240 kilograms, so it's heavier. This one's only 200. And both of these are 1x3 by 1. We're looking at 120. Ooh, this is going to be energy. This is going to be an energy hog. Screw it. Let's just try this. See how many of these we can actually make. And then go from there. We'll figure out like what all we need. Welcome back. I can see that I dropped that just then. Hopefully this actually works. I can't think of anything else that we would need in or on this thing. Like, maybe it needs some RCSs. I don't know. I don't really like using RCSs, but... Okay, so far so good. We've got 5 of these made. And it's making another one. I do want to check and see. Because at some point, the CPU is going to be an issue. Okay, yeah, we can't make that. We need Neo for the advanced electronics, and then we need gold for the small optronic bridges. So we cannot upgrade the CPU past what it's currently sitting at. Oh. While we're waiting... I still don't know why we've got that going on there. Not everything's gonna stay that color though. Oh, it won't let me get that. It keeps spitting me out on that side. That's so annoying. And why is it not getting those? And see, it should be getting those blocks, but it's not. Let's just go with... Oh, I didn't mean for it to be. That's fine. Oh, get that. I don't know why I didn't want to let me have that block. We need to make some fake jump boosts on this. I'm not really sure how to go about that though. I have an idea. I would want... Here, let's just fill that in. Because that's effectively that line around there. I still don't know where this oxygen's coming from. Let's see, those I can't get back to. Ugh, it's very gross in here. I don't know what the flooring is in that, and not really sure what to pick. Oops. No. Let's try this again. I guess the only way to get these... Yeah, okay, so that works there. Isn't there a wood texture? There is. So how many of these did that make? It made 12. Okay. That is surprising. I wasn't expecting it to make actually 12. I was expecting to not have enough material for that. Quit putting me on that side of the seat. And you'll never see that, so it's not a big deal. I can't aim down where I need to. See, I still don't know where the oxygen's coming from. Okay, CPU is good. Our thrust is... it's higher. It's not perfect, but it's higher. So we got 9,390 as far as our CPU. So we are 610 below Core 3. I'm not happy about it being Core 3, but we got all these mediums now that we can use for something. I don't know what we'll use the mediums for, but we got a bunch of mediums now. Okay. Last thing, we're gonna put this on there. And we're gonna have to call it quits for tonight. I am actually overtime. We should have been off like 10 minutes ago. So this is the last little thing we're gonna do. We're gonna name this one. We're gonna name that one left door. And this one right door. It just dawned on me that I did that in the wrong place. So now both of these should be okay. Perfect. Cool. So now we can open this. You can see that that closes. And we go over to this side, do the same thing. You can see that that is closed. There's oxygen in here. I want to change out this because let's see here. Okay, I think it'll be fine. God, that drives me crazy. So that should be fine. Except for one little thing. Oh. get off of that. Yeah, so now we got this in tow. And yeah, I'm well aware it looks horrible. It's kind of meant to be, because again, we're basing this off the Spaceballs Winnebago. Mm. That is so aggravating. Now, the only other issue is storage. We don't have any kind of cargo in this. It's something I neglected. And I'm not really sure how to go about it either. I just don't think we had any. So we got that. We got a drill, and I'm not going to worry about that stuff. We do need to fix the light, though. We can do that in a second. The other problem is the shield generator. I know we can't build it at 1000 CPU. Ouch. Because this doesn't have a shield generator in it currently. I'm sorry, why are you not out? So I can't put the storage there. That's not going to cause a problem either. I can't do anything about the fact that it's just kind of floating there, but let's make two more because I underestimated how much space there was there. I don't know if there's anything else I want to do there. On the interior, though, we need to change the interior. But that and any other adventures we're going to have is going to have to wait for a later date. Before I go, let's do this. This has been bugging me. Actually, no, let's not do. And then because of what this is actually based on, based on a futuristic. So, this is like my version of Artemis Rogue's Oni. However, the actual like idea behind it and why I wanted to build it is I was looking at a futuristic police car when I was looking for ideas. And it just kind of stuck with me, and I was like, you know what, screw it, we're gonna do this. Which reminds me. And so there you go, this is futuristic police car. I like it. I really like the paint job on this. This is great. Anyway, guys, that's what I'm going to leave you at. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. I'm the Taz Likens, and I'm out.